for tuning in to another episode of So In Outdoors. And today I want to talk to you about a couple different things. We're getting ready. We got the boat back from a few things done, general maintenance, oil change, those kind of things done. And we got a new 12-inch graph put up front, the Helix 12 that we're going to be running the 360 on this year. So we got it back. We're going to try to get out on the water here in the next few days. The weather looks like it's going to start to get right. So today I just want to throw a couple tips your way on organization and getting things ready for the season. It's that time of year where we strip line, we're pulling line off, we're putting new line on, and there's a couple things that'll help you in the colder water months when you're fishing to keep your guides from freezing up, your castability, and just keep your rods cleaner. Something that I've done the last couple years, and let's see, I've got this whole thing organized over here now where I've got all my tackle that I can interchange in and out of the boat based on the type of fishing that I'm going to be doing. My jerk baits, my traps, crankbaits, chatterbaits, those kind of things that I'm going to be using this time of year. I can load those in the boat and leave some of that other tackle behind, which just gives me more space and keeps me more organized. The other thing I do, I've got all my other stuff here. I've got some spare tubes, some maintenance items, as far as maintenance for the boat. I keep hot hands, my, boxes of fishing line here. And then this right here is just like my cleaning supplies. So I'll get this bad boy opened here. See if I can find it. So in my cleaning supplies, normally, I had to go get it out of the boat, I keep some Lucas Oil Slick Mist. Now, I keep a bigger bottle to wipe the boat down with, but this is a great size little bottle here for keeping my rods clean. And this little Slick Mist, you spray it on and wipe it off, and it keeps a lot of the debris, a lot of the little gunk and dust and things from gumming up on your rods and around your eyes. And another great thing it does is that it actually lubricates your guides to an extent to where it increases castability. And finally, the one thing that it offers a lot of protection for is icing. And on the whole rod and wipe it down, this will actually keep your guides from icing up in the wintertime. But this actually helps keep from getting your rods gummed up and getting all that nasty grime and things built up on your rods. It just adds an extra layer of protection, keeps your rods cleaner. That's one thing I do. Another thing, when it comes to storage, that I have been really battling with. So my Skeeter, the compartments are so airtight, I'm having some condensation issues to where some of my plastics, if I'm to put them in like 3,700 boxes, I'm getting some moisture to draw in, and it's going to ruin some plastics. I wasn't sure of the best way to store my plastics. So last year I decided to do it a little different. So how I was storing them, and I'll show you in a chatterbait box here, is just my swim baits, like right here for my trailers for chatterbaits. I was just storing them in the box, out of the plastic, out of the packaging. Now I've came up with a new system that works for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but it works for me. And it's a way for me to keep really organized on the water. The main thing I have done is really condensed my plastics down to where I carry multiple packages of certain colors, but I don't carry a ton of different colors. For instance, we'll go over here to the bait wall. Okay, I've got some lizards here. 6-inch lizard blueberry. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of those, and I keep a pack in the boat. Whenever I get low, I will pull a pack off the wall. Watermelon red, green pumpkin, and then in an 8-inch, I carry it in watermelon candy. My speed crawls that I put on swim jigs, I've got those in black sapphire for dirty water. I've got them in a green pumpkin blue flash whenever I'm going to fish a bluegill colored swim jig. I got them in white pearl as well whenever I'm throwing that white or shad colored swim jig. So I've really been trying to keep my plastics very simple. I've got a dark color for dirty water. I've got a medium, color, a green pumpkin or a darker watermelon color for that off-colored water. And for that really clear water, I have some sort of watermelon color. We give bass way too much credit. Now, if you sit here and tell me a fish that's 3 foot down can tell the difference in some, 3 foot deep, a little bit less light penetration, our water clarity around here normally doesn't exceed that. Is he going to tell the difference between a green pumpkin brush hog with blue flake and a green pumpkin brush hog with purple flake? I don't think so. And I don't think he really cares. It's all about instinctive strikes. If that bass has that long to look at it and make up his mind, I'm not going to catch him anyway. So it's all about the profile of the bait, and to me, it's the silhouette. So they can see the color, obviously, and I think colors matter to an extent, but I think that the changing the colors with the watercolor is what's more effective. What is going to make it more visible for the fish? Not so they can see the fine detail. Let's be honest, the flakes, the elaborate colors, they're to catch fishermen. Will they catch fish? Absolutely. But they catch more fishermen than they do bass, I can promise you. So I've really narrowed down my plastics on colors. Condense that down to where I don't carry as many. So I'm just going to grab a box here. This is, let's see what box this is. Okay, so this is just like my crawl box, like flipping crawls and things. And I'll open this up. We'll just walk over here to the boat. Make this a little easier. I got somewhere to set it. Now, to keep my plastics from getting ruined from condensation, and without having, a big bulky container, I've able to utilize the 3700 box. But what I do, and it makes it real simple and real easy, is I can keep all my crawls in here in my different colors. For instance, right here, I've got Big Bite Bait BFEs right here, and I just take the packages and fold them in half, fold the tops over, and they store down in these 3700 boxes really, really neatly, and I can see exactly what I got and what colors. So what this does is it keeps those plastics protected, keeps them dry, keeps them from drawing moisture, but makes them super easy to go through and to find what you need. So I just keep these boxes in the boat. I keep the main box labeled with what they are, and I can get right to what I need fairly quickly. I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but it works for me. Tell me what works for you. Maybe you can give me a good idea on something that I can do to organize my boat a little bit better and be a little bit more efficient on the water. As always, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it with your buddies. We will see you next time on So In Outdoors.